Welcome, tribe! Super happy to have you. Thanks for watching. I'm very excited to bring you the amazing Joe, my friend. Thank you for joining. I'm super happy to have you.
Thank you.
I met Joe originally in Croatia last summer, and now we reconnected beautifully here in Bali, and she's doing amazing work. So very happy to have her here on MOON.RISE. So if you would like to tell us a little bit about your background, what you're doing, your work.
Yeah, for sure. So I do a few different things, but I'm predominantly a Reiki master and teacher, and I do various forms of body work, and I also work in the water as well, doing water therapy, which is also known as waxu, and I like to bring the energy work into the water as well, because it's a really powerful healing modality, and I really feel called to work in this way because it's really helping a lot of people. And my background is actually graphic design and art direction. I was working in London for about 10 years, and as much as it was satisfying and creative lead in me, I realized that there was something much deeper within me to work with. And so I started with massage initially, and I did that maybe 9 years ago, and then that started to develop into more energy work. And so yeah, I've been doing that for the last few years, and really wanting to kind of step out of London, step out of the rat race, and that element of, you know, the matrix and control. It just didn't really resonate with me anymore. So about 4 years ago, I left a permanent job on a whim, and I just moved to Ibiza and followed my heart. And you know, the last 4 years have been a kind of a wave, a roller coaster of going back and forth between London and Ibiza and places like Bali to really step into this work more powerfully. And as much as it's been a fairly slow journey, it's definitely been, every step has been needed, and I've been able to meet so many people and, you know, share my work, and it's still growing and developing, and it's really exciting. So that's a little bit about me.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
What an amazing journey. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So it would be amazing to hear a little bit more, because you work so much with energy and kind of more with the more subtle lines.
Yeah.
So how can we actually tune in more to become more whole on an energetic level?
Yeah.
And so we can actually start to rise.
For sure. So one thing that I feel really passionate about, and something that I've come to like dive deeper into, is working with the energetic body. Because in schools we're taught about the physical aspects of our body, the things that we can see, the things that we can touch, but we're not taught about energy because it's not tangible, and so it can't really be explained, if you like. I mean, as much as people are waking up now to energy, and you know, there's an energetic and scientific proof about, and so I think working on our energetic bodies is really important, as much as working on our physical body through diet and exercise and keeping ourselves in shape. Our energetic body is something that's really super sensitive, and we have to keep on top of what's going on in there through self-healing, meditation, things like yoga. And the reason I feel so passionate about it is because based on a book that I read called The Anatomy of the Spirit, it's an
Which I love as well.
Such
it's
a good
amazing.
book. Yeah, I highly recommend the book. Amazing medicine woman who worked intuitively with people, and it was all about tuning into the core of what was going on with disease in the body. So we often have disease and illness that's created in the body, and we in the Western world, we go straight to fixing the physical layer. We'll get medicine, we'll have operations, and we'll go seeking and fixing the physical problem, and then maybe in a year or two it grows back, or we get ill again, and it's because we're not going to the core energetics of why that illness is happening in the first place. So why is that pain in my kidneys, and not looking at like, okay, well actually maybe it's because I'm really stressed, or I'm fearing something, you know, what's the emotional attachment to it. And so that's something I feel really passionate to share, because I think it would benefit so many people, because is in that kind of element of self-healing and in tuning deeper into what the energetic and emotional bodies are saying, and not just trying to fix the physical problem. You know, we will see such a change in humanity, really, because we're not just taking over on medicine and using that as our go-to. You know, it's tuning into our inner bodies on a much deeper level, which is really powerful. Yeah.
And I think it's so important that we start to just become more sensitive, that just because we can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But actually our energy field, it creates everything. You know? It creates what we attract, it can have an effect on the physical body, so this work is amazing that you're doing.
Yeah, well, even on what you just said about attraction, it's like, you know, it tunes into the law of attraction as well, and how we, you know, these vibrations that we send out cause this ripple effect, and we attract what we're vibrating, and that's all energy. So it's so powerful when we tune into that intrinsic intuition and the energy within ourselves. It's incredible what we can create and attract into our lives, and in turn fix and heal what's going on inside the body as well. So we live more vitally, and with more energy, with more power, and less illness, and all that good stuff.
Sounds amazing. Yes. And so, how can we? Is there some ways that we can kind of lift ourselves into a higher vibrations, or is there maybe any kind of technique you can recommend, or a type of meditation that maybe if we feel a little all over the place, how can we activate our energy body better?
Yeah, for sure.
Something.
Yeah, well, one thing that I feel really passionate to share as well is that I want to get people to drop out of their minds and coming into their heart space, because the electromagnetic field that our heart emits is actually stronger than what our mind and our brain transmits. So if we all should be moving from this space, and so it's about coming out of the mind and the logic and that should or could, or, you know, overthinking logically about everything, and dropping down into the heart and being like, okay, what do I feel is right? What do I feel to do? What do I really want to do with my life? You know, what are your heart's desires? And so, you know, meditations that focus in on the heart and come out of the mind, I think would be really great. So, yeah, meditation, yoga, and those kind of practices definitely help to come out of the mind, into the body, into the heart, and you know, create that energetic field in your aura, and so then that vibrates out and you cause that ripple effect as well with the people around you.
Wow,
and
I
you just
love
become
it.
like a shining light.
Wow, super powerful, super beautiful. And what you said now just made me feel as well, because many of you in MOON.RISE are in London at the moment. And I think like sometimes it's really, there's this mind frequency going on, and there's so much with the mind and thinking. And I think here in Bali it's actually a bit more supported to be in the body, to be in the softer energy, to be in this heart vibration. So that's also like one of the aims for MOON.RISE, that we can come together and actually help each other to lift the vibration. Because in London or in the big cities, sometimes it's not easy to hold it in the same way. So I would like us in the circle to share, to support each other.
Yeah, for sure. And on that note, you know, having lived in London for a good few years myself, if you are living in places like that, it's even more important to keep your energy field really strong and centered. So you're not absorbing everyone else's energies, because they can be super fast-paced and stressed, and it can cause a lot of, it can cause like illness and fatigue and exhaustion in the body. And so I certainly feel that the more I step into this work, it's I get more sensitive and I feel things more. So when I go to places like London, I have to be super grounded in myself and do those practices even more so in order to protect myself. And so yeah, I definitely feel that that's really important for people to tune into, like do more of this work, especially in the cities, because it's easy in a place like Bali where you're surrounded by people doing yoga and meditation all the time, and to be surrounded by nature and connect to that, you know, Mother Earth, and be super grounded in that space. And so, yeah, getting into nature and getting and connecting with the elements and the water is like super important. And so, yeah, I would recommend all that.
It sounds beautiful. Yes, so true, amazing. Oh, thank you, Joe. So beautiful.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah.
You mentioned an amazing meditation earlier that you maybe could share with us that can help us to like recenter and strengthen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of different meditations that you can do, of course, but I specifically do Reiki and work with the chakras. So there is one short meditation that you could do, which is based around the mudras. And so we focus on the root chakra initially, which is at the base of the spine. And so you sit in a seated position and you put the first finger and the thumbs together. So this is the root chakra, and then you lay your hands on your knees, palm facing up. And you could also focus on the colour as well, so focusing the energy on that area and the colour red, and see what comes up for you when you're focusing on the root chakra. I mean, I could really dive deeper into what each one represents and what it means, but that's probably a whole other chapter.
Of course, maybe another time.
So we start with the root chakra, and then we move to the sacral, so the right palm goes over the left, and then the thumbs touch. And they go in front of the sacral, which is in the hips, and you can focus on the colour orange. So that's your sacral. And then we move up to the solar plexus, which is the power centre, which is just under the diaphragm. And the palms go together, and the right thumb goes over the left, and you put the hands just in front of your solar plexus.
That makes you feel really powerful, and
Yeah.
gives you real direction, actually. Just taking the mudra is very powerful.
Yeah, actually, when you close your eyes and use the mudras,
wow,
it can
I
be
feel
really
really
powerful.
different.
Yeah, and the colour yellow on this one, like the sun. And then we move up to the heart, which is the same as the root chakra, but the only difference is you leave the left palm down and the right goes in towards the heart. Yeah, so you can focus on the colour green here as well, coming into the heart space. And then we move up to the throat, so the fingers go in like this, and the thumbs touch, and we keep them all in front of the chest around here. Now we move up, so this is the colour blue, and you're focusing the energy on the throat. And then we move up to the third eye, so all knuckles are touching, like this, yeah, and the middle finger goes up. Yeah, so this is the third eye, which is here on your brow, and you can imagine a colour like indigo here. Yeah. And then we move up to the crown, so interlacing the fingers, little pinkies go up, and focusing on the crown, which is on the top of the head, keeping the hands in front of us, and you can imagine a colour purple, or even a gold or a white light streaming the life force energy through from the universe into your body, and that's the crown. And so that's a really good way to ground and balance within the chakras, which run through the base of the spine up to the top of the head. And that can be a really beautiful practice to do in the morning or at night.
Wow, this is super beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
The mudras are really powerful.
Yeah.
I really feel it now. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, when you look more into like what each chakra represents, you can
Yes.
see how holding those mudras, things can come up for you that are going on in your life, and so it can be really powerful in that sense.
Amazing practice. Yeah, sounds beautiful. And how long would you suggest to hold it for? 30 seconds, 1 minute?
Well, actually, I would spend about 3 minutes on each chakra. So a 21-minute practice.
21-minute practice. Wonderful. I can't wait to do this in the morning. This must be a great reset.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so beautiful, Jo. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're going to post about Jo's amazing work. So we're going to post her links, so please check out what she's doing. She's actually going to be back in London soon as well. So I don't know if you have any events or anything coming up. We're going to keep you posted.
Yeah, actually I do have, I'm teaching a Reiki level 1 and a level 2 on the weekend of the 12th and the 13th of May. In London, in a beautiful space called the Heart Space, and I'll be doing some one-to-one sessions whilst I'm back, and then I'll be heading to Ibiza for a month. So if anyone's coming out there, I'll also be doing some stuff out there.
Sounds super cool. So we're gonna share everything, and how amazing to meet with her and work with her in person.
Amazing.
I can't wait to hang out in London as well again.
Yeah, for sure. From Bali to London, to Ibiza to Bali.
We are always connected tribe, as you see. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you really took something away from the amazing practice, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, Joe. Bye. Lots of love.